We're going live. What's up, everybody?
Really?
You know, I had to switch it up for him. He doesn't.
I know. I was waiting for you to do the regular line, though.
So, yo, it's your man Tyrone, aka Mr. Chocolates. Don't be afraid to say the chocolate. All right. So we got the big homie, Black Pearl.
Hey guys.
And we got the doctor. I said the doctor's in the house. Dr. Roy Rain, what's happening?
Everything is copacetic, brother.
It's hot out there.
She's still laid to the side, though. You see that, right?
They got it laid to the side. All right. So it's hot. Okay. It's hot.
It is hot. It's a little warm.
You know,
just a little bit. Just a little bit.
If you're out there, you need to drink you some water. Make sure you're hydrated now. All right. So
and make sure you got a good AC playing. Make sure that you are getting your air conditioning routinely checked and it's on a maintenance plan because it's going to help you.
Absolutely.
Keep your nose to your chest. Make sure you smell good too.
Ooh, child.
Come on, it's that seat. That's right. Don't. If it's a secret to you, it might not be a secret to everybody else.
I don't even have them problems.
Let me tell y'all something.
Oh boy, she got to tell us something.
No, because when you said that about your secret, so anybody that has seen the new commercial, I know I'm digressing.
Tonight. No, talk.
Listen, I'm on one today. So
boy,
in a good way. So I don't know if you guys have seen the new commercial. Women. Secret now has an aluminum-free version of their deodorant. Okay,
aluminum-free. Okay,
aluminum-free because that's where a lot of the cancer carcinogens and stuff are coming from. You know, causing women to have breast cancer and stuff. Like anyway, so
take us to school. Go ahead.
Yeah, so with that being said, I have tried, and I'm still using it just because I've bought it now. But I've tried this aluminum free.
You were stinking, weren't you?
What I have come to let me tell y'all something. What I've come to learn is that your sister friend, and I mean, it's all good. You know, tonight is a lovely night, y'all. Let me tell y'all something. Sister. I sweat really bad. Apparently, I really have anxiety really bad. So right before I do presentations, I sweat really bad before I meet certain people. I never realized this because my deodorant / antiperspirant, so I didn't have these issues. And now that I'm using this aluminum free thing,
you stinking.
Listen, so it's not so much a stink, it's a sweat smell. And so shut it up, it's not stinking. So call somebody be like, dang, she stink. No, I don't.
Not to smell like she rotten. I'm messing.
So for real, I just want you guys, ladies, to know if you purchase this deodorant, it is a deodorant. So it's going to prevent you, keyword is D, which is out or not, odorant. So it's going to prevent you from having odor. But if you suffer from perspiration, such as I do, it ain't doing a doggone thing for the sweat. So just FYI, please make sure that you understand, even though it says 48-hour deodorant, baby, it ain't doing nothing for that sweat. So please make sure y'all wash under them armpits really good.
I can't. I'm done. Let's move on. We went.
That's the PSA. That's PSA.
Way to the left. Thank you, doctor.
You're welcome.
So, no aluminum in your deodorant. Cool.
I'm about to put some aluminum back in, but go ahead, bro.
Okay. All right. So, man, we just.
Where we going tonight?
Drive us away.
Kind of navigating what's going on in the what's going on in the world these days. Just a couple of things, man.
Okay.
I was just seeing what the people thought about it. So one, is you guys? So I know I asked you earlier, Pearl. Did anybody watch BET Awards?
Yes, I finally watched it. I'm ready for this. What we gonna talk about with this show?
Oh, I was just wondering if everybody watch it. I'm not a big award show person.
Okay.
Since the internet, now I can just go on the internet and pull up the parts that are good and skip all the crazy stuff.
You're looking for the drive-through version of stuff.
Okay. Pretty
right. I know people were talking about Patti LaBelle forgot the words to a song.
Tina Turner's tribute.
The Tina Turner tribute.
She ain't know the
it was
lyrics.
a Tina Turner tribute. I see. Oh, that's
ugly, right? That's ugly. Yeah.
It wasn't that she didn't know the lyrics, or
she couldn't see him.
She never knew the song outside of the. Well, she didn't. She did not know the song outside of the chorus part that we all know. Everybody know that particular.
I didn't see it. What song was she singing?
Girl, damn. Hold on.
What's love got to do with it?
No, it was not. Simply the Best. That's what it was.
Okay.
So everybody knows that chorus part.
The part that's in the
all she knew.
Yeah, she was singing that part. Yeah, she was doing all that. She was getting it. But when it came to the verse part of it, it was a no-go. And that's when she was making the declaration, y'all, I'm trying. I can't see the words. And I'm like, boo kitty, that's why you're supposed to rehearse. And
kitty.
And what's crazy is, and I love Patti, I really do.
I do too.
I don't know her like that, but I do love her. Some of that people know. I'm not mad for her.
That's what I was. They don't rehearse.
But yeah, you're supposed to rehearse this stuff.
Maybe she thinks she's beyond rehearsing.
Well, here's my question.
Nah, can't be.
Here's my question. Has there ever been a diva? And when I say a diva, I'm talking about our world-class R&B women, okay? Our Natalie Cole's, God rest her soul, our Whitney Houston's, our Mariah Carey's, Aretha Franklin, Dionne Warwick. When you think about these people, who has ever done a tribute for the other? And the reason why I'm asking this question, I know you got to think about it.
Yeah,
because the reason why I'm asking this question is me and my husband were having this conversation before the show, which is a lot of divas may not listen to nobody else's stuff, but they're very own.
They don't listen.
They don't listen to nobody else's stuff. This is in order to do it. Go ahead.
This is my problem.
Yeah.
You don't have to listen to my stuff, but if you agreed to do a tribute, you need to practice, bro.
Come on,
I agree.
Come on.
And Tina
too many pies, man.
Tina had her own vibe. Like Tina, and she said it best. She was pop and rock. That's what she did. She wasn't an R&B, during her days of what was that? Thunder. What was the name of it? Mad Max in the Thunderdome or whatever. Remember? Yeah. Okay. From our old schoolers that remember back in
tell the age some more.
Yeah. So during that time period, she was really big, and a lot of people knew her music. But then it kind of swung into the pop ring. And we really won't listen to Tina's music outside of what's love got to do with it.
Listen, Patti LaBelle could have got on there and said, I'm doing a tribute to Celine Dion. You need to practice. Your heart will go on, need to be coming out your mouth like you wrote it, like you was watching the Titanic go down. Okay, it's a tribute. You're saying I'm stepping up to honor that person. And what did you do? Forget her words to show us that, I don't listen to this anyway. So, nah.
Yeah. I agree.
I don't cancel you, Patti, because I
ain't canceling her.
Yeah. Nah, you can't cancel Patti. It was disappointing. That's all. That was all. Disappointing.
And I think she was disappointed in herself too, because as soon as that song went up, she was like, "Bye, y'all." Yeah. She was out. Literally, that's what she said. Bye, y'all.
All she gotta do a bomb concert, sell some pies.
Patti, she don't have to do nothing.
It's Patti. She
could just hit like a note or do one of these things that she like to do when she's singing.
But it brought me to something though. You mentioned the Titanic, and as we all know,
it wouldn't be me. It's not me. Thank you for coming.
Hey, so as we all know in the news, the Titanic, was in there because You know, he had the billionaire submarine.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Five of them.
went down there trying to see the Titanic. What they paid like $200,000 or something
Really?
for like a 4-hour excursion, and
You could have invested that thing. Y'all could have invested that thing.
so like on social media, you saw a lot of people making jokes, with like joking about it,
Big jokes.
Because I feel like with rich people, a lot of times we be like, these rich people crazy. We don't really see them like people. And then towards the end of it, people were like, oh no, it's somebody's family. This is insensitive. But it was after all the jokes are. It was too late then. All the jokes was already.
I'm like, by the time people realized that it was insensitive, those jokes would. I mean, I've seen jokes from Black people. I've seen jokes from West Indian people.
It was everybody.
Everyone.
It was everybody. I think people realized, oh, people died. But then on another note, though, at the same time that happened, there was a whole boat full of like hundreds of immigrants that sank in the Mediterranean.
I heard that. Wasn't like 7.
Wow.
Yeah, it was like 700 people on a ship, and nobody knew about it because everybody's talking about the
There's no money attached to that.
Yeah, so it was, it just kind of shows, man, how the media goes, man. Media can be a little tricky sometimes, man. They point you at one thing, everybody focuses on this, they don't look at this over here. Those poor people, all those lives, not quite as important as billionaires. Wow. Although we were joking the billionaires, so I don't know. It's kind of
what's
weird.
happening, Sheik?
It was good, Sheik. So
what else is in the news?
Yeah, man. So the other thing that happened, the big thing, so you had the case where, so you had the mom who went to the restaurant. It was like a little restaurant. There's this dude wilding out, like assaults her, punches her in the face a bunch of times, and then her son.
And he went in. He was punching her like she was another dude, like
punching her like she was like Mike Tyson about
exactly.
Fight for his life.
He was not just mad at her. He came in with
whatever, right?
He was there, and she was just that.
Like you could hear it was bad.
He cocked his fist all the way back, like just like, wow. I have not a man to a woman, maybe like 2 men, but not a man. Wow.
Right.
Yeah. So her name was Clarissa Hood.
Okay.
I read, and so she had a 14-year-old son. She has a registered gun. He gets the gun, and somebody's punching your mom in the face. Hey, he shot him. Right? So, but initially, here's how media's weird, right? Because when I first saw it, they left a lot of this stuff out. And
yes, they did.
They made it look like she had like a vendetta or something, and she got her son to be like a hitman.
But it was a narrative. They painted the narrative.
Yeah, like it was like little young thug and hood rat mama, got him killing people. Because I was like, dang, this is terrible. And then the video comes out. It's a dude like beating her up. And so then it's like, oh, okay.
He's protecting his mother.
And punched mama in the face.
And what's crazy is the version that I saw. I saw the dude assaulting the woman. Automatically, when I saw that, I scrolled right on to the next because I can't. So yeah, so I did not realize that there was a gunshot at the end, because the clip that I saw, I did not hear a shot.
Oh,
so some people did not even understand, outside of this man assaulting this woman, not understanding why. I mean, not that there needed to be a why, because there wasn't a why, but it wasn't. But what I'm saying is, for some of us, we were in the dark. So Tyrone, when you asked the question, have I heard about it? And I initially told you no, but then when you told me what it was, I was like, yes, I have, but I did not know that that baby had shot this man. I didn't, because the clip that I saw, I didn't hear it.
So he got arrested.
Yeah.
Right. So then they got charged, right?
The mom and the son.
Then what happened? Then
So
they
the
let
mom
him,
and son,
then they let them both off.
Yeah, so then they ended up dropping the charges. But for a minute they was charged, and it was like that was the big debate. Should they have got charged? And then they were saying that, like, you know, he shot him, and then so he shot the guy. Initially, the guy he shot, he's trying to get out of there, and apparently he followed him, finished him off. And they're like, oh well, we don't know, you know, how self-defense laws go, depending on where you live at.
What state are they in?
They're like they're in Chicago where everybody gets shot. So I knew that was gonna get dropped. Everybody gets shot in Chicago. But there was like you know, so you try to get away, and then they follow him. They're like, the mom said to finish him. But then it was like, well,
because they didn't want him to come back. He, you know, like,
yeah. But then it wasn't even proven that she even really said that. They didn't know.
Oh, okay.
And even if she did, you know, the way he was punching her, you know, hey, you made yourself an enemy, bro. You made yourself to be a monster. And sometimes monsters get put down.
Yeah, but when we as women say we want a man, because he is a young man, to protect us, does that mean, but don't do this, but do that? Like, it sounds like he was in a place where I protect my mom, and I'm gonna do whatever it takes to protect her.
That's it. That's it. This is simple. This is simple. And he's a 14-year-old boy. If somebody's punching your mom says, "Help me." My mom ain't got to tell me to help. Like, this is what's going on.
Come on.
So, you know,
they could call. Yeah. I'm not saying we should go around just killing people.
Nah, not at all. But if you punch my mama, you good night. I see you in the way. See you at the crossroads. Be Uncle Charles, y'all.
My father.
Break out and bump.
Hey, you going to the crossroads, brother. You hit my mom in the face multiple times.
He said,
you Uncle Charles, y'all. Hey, but my issue is like a grown man's punching a woman. There's other adult men in there.
And didn't do nothing.
Oh, y'all gotta come on. Y'all
be like, yo, bro, what you doing? You ODing. Stop. Nope.
Right.
So that was like the big issue. A life could have been saved if a man was going to be a man and been like, yo, bro, that's a woman. Like, somebody step in, but no, didn't step in.
No what you doing. No, come on, man, this is not necessary. You didn't even have to touch him. Yo, that's not necessary. Yo, you don't got to do that. Someone could have grabbed him off or grabbed whichever.
What question? I'm going to play devil's advocate.
All right, go ahead now.
Would you step in?
Listen,
I'm just being honest.
I'm a little bitty person. I still go, yo, you don't gotta be doing it.
Look,
yucca in me. I think that's what.
I'm not a very fearful person, so like if I saw him, like, especially if I saw him arguing, being too aggressive, I would be like, hey, bro,
yeah,
you know. And
I've seen people arguing and stepped in.
And if I'm in there and maybe I don't go that far, he hits her. Oh, we definitely stepping in. Like, I'm like, yo, okay, you know, nah.
Well, I'm gonna tell you, I don't do conflict, and as soon as I hear some heat, and when I talk about heat, I mean breath, like mouths. Like, as soon as I hear some heat,
Well, see, I'm not.
I'm out.
I assess. That's me. But even like, let's see, we're on. So like 2 weeks ago, I went to CVS, and there's a man arguing with the lady on the other side, and they talk, and I just listen, and I stop. I go, that's not really what he's saying. Do you mind if I step in? And I kind of like, hey, you're so busy yelling, you do not hear what he's saying. But now if that same big, look like he's about 300 pounds person started swinging, I might think about it a little bit more, because I don't want him to just be, hey, I'll take you out too. So it just depends on the situation.
And I hate to be I hate people say what they would do and all that, but I'm pretty sure in that small space.
Yeah, because it was tight in there.
It was a tight space. If I'm in that tight space and that's going on, yeah, I'm not gonna let somebody punch a woman in the face like that. Like,
I'm gonna just say this.
I'm not gonna let that happen.
I feel like we're gonna find out later that he knew her. I just feel like something will come up later. Not justifying.
Maybe, possibly, but it doesn't even matter. It wouldn't even matter.
I mean, he's dead now. It sounds real jacked up, but he's dead now.
Like you don't punch nobody like that multiple times, so you kind of, you know, so you made it was your time to go that day, because your actions was,
Rest in peace.
tell Uncle Charles I said what's up.
He's so
And,
silly.
and for the people out there who hit women, let that be a lesson. You never know. You never know who's on their side. So that's why I'm anti-violence, because you never know, man. I don't bother people. I don't hurt people unless they try to hurt me, because I ain't trying to hit nobody and they got a little son with a gun, or you just never know.
Cousin, sister, it don't matter. Guns are for everybody at this point. I mean, as long as you get it. So, but yeah.
Yeah, man. So
Royal.
yeah.
Royal.
So yeah. So what?
I'm here.
Royal. What we talking about today, Royal?
Listen. What we're gonna be talking about is, I don't know if I got to rub my face. I don't know if others have noticed, but it has become quite apparent to me that there is something seriously wrong in our culture right now, where people feel the need to put all of their bedroom intimate details all out on Front Street. Just like the garbage today is Wednesday, trash pickup day for me is tomorrow. My garbage cans are at the street. This is what people are doing. They are putting their business out on the corner for everybody to just rumble through and see. And it's just too much. So I always mess this young lady's name up, but I got it together because my baby girl helped me get it together. Because I would call her, because I was crushing her name. But Miss Sukihana.
Sukihana. Oh, I got a picture of Sukihana. Hold on.
Where's she at? Where's Suki? Hey, Suki. Where you at,
now,
Suki?
If you're a Sukihana fan, don't be mad because I kind of did it.
Hey, Suki. Where you at, Suki? Oh.
So, Miss Sukihana, this is Sukihana. If y'all can just take a moment and read, because I don't like reading.
I'll read it.
Other people can read. But
let me fix it.
Okay.
It says, "Welp, my bills are paid in full for the next year. Thank you, little dangly thing in the back of my throat." Even reading that sounds stupid.
That's somebody's daughter.
Now, here's the thing.
Wait, does she have kids besides throat babies? Does she have kids?
Yeah.
She got boy.
I declare she does. And excuse me if somebody that's watching says that I'm wrong, please correct me, okay? But I declare there was another video a while back when she was talking about selling her soul to the devil or something or another, and her kids.
She says all kind of crazy stuff.
Yeah, and I declare I think she has a kid. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, why do we feel like we need to put all of our business out here? Sukihana also, and I was trying to find the doggone song. I'm gonna shoot my best shot, but I ain't gonna sing it for y'all. But I'm gonna tell you what she said. What she had said was, "I'm gonna eat your booty."
Song? Oh, okay.
No, it ain't the Margarita song. Okay. She said, "I'm gonna eat your booty and you eat my booty." That's the basis of the song.
Before Sukiyama, there was Gabrielle Union talking about tossing.
Everybody talking eating booty is like the thing now.
Why
are we gonna risk it all for some E. coli? I mean, this is
why. But why are we telling everybody what we're doing in our bedroom? I don't care if you eat some booty. That's your personal business.
Shout out to all the booty eaters out there.
That's right. Shout out to
shout out to Black Pearl.
What?
My bad.
I was not business on Front Street.
I was not ready.
My bad.
I was so not ready. Anyway, you are still food tonight, but listen,
it sure is.
But yeah, it's just I don't understand why we feel like that's necessary. Like, are we chasing like and Tyrone, you mentioned this earlier. Like, are we chasing clout? But like, what are we doing right now? For the love of God, I don't get it.
Clout.
Maybe they don't got nothing else to talk about.
Clout is the new currency for social media and being popular and getting paid out here. You gotta have some clout. You gotta put something out there crazy. And the crazy thing about, you mentioned Sukihana,
Yeah.
that's because a week or two ago, there was a big thing where she was at she was somewhere, and this other guy, I'm old now, I don't know these people. YK Cyrus.
It's fine because I don't know.
So this dude walks up to a YK Cyrus or something, but it was a big uproar, and he went to her. He didn't know her, she didn't know him, and he started like trying to kiss her and like tongue her down, just like out of the blue. Because I guess he was like, I know what you're about.
Right.
And so people were like, yo, this is like sexual assault. He like sexually assaulted her. And like, this is, and they're like, you need to cancel him. Although I know what he's canceled from because I don't know what he does. But they're like, you need to cancel him. And then he apologized. And apparently she accepted his apology. And she was like, oh, it was so terrible. But I accept his apology. But I guess then people asking the question of like, you put all this sexual stuff out there.
Yes.
Do you like? Is it now? I'm a firm believer in like as a man code for me. My tribe of men, the different tribes out here apparently. But you don't do anything to a woman that she didn't ask for. Doesn't matter if she's talking about eating. You can talk about eating booty all day long, but I can't go and eat it unless you ask me to. And I'm not.
How'd you get all the way in there without
permission? As hell, because I'm not saying I'm in the eat booty tribe. I'm not in that tribe. Okay. If I am, it's my business. All right. But don't be looking like that. I'm just saying in general. Nah.
No, but I get what you're saying. You're like, it needs to be consensual and whatever.
But gotta be consensual.
But the problem is, if it is or not, why does it have to be a whole discussion for everyone else?
Whole discussion.
No, is that not why because if I'm fearful of this, but that's why you're not like, oh, honey, let's have sex on the yellow line outside on the street, right? We kind of go behind a version of a closed door. So whatever I choose to do to my man to make him moan, why do we have to have a conversation with every?
Why?
Like, do we need approval?
Right.
Okay.
Yeah. But society is overly sexualized anyway. So
absolutely, and then we wonder why our kids are not innocent anymore.
So we're really multiple generations into the overly sexualized society. So this makes sense. What do you expect? These kids been exposed to all this sexualized behavior.
Okay. But but Suki. Okay, I just pulled Sukihana up because I was the one that brought her name up. So Sukihana is 31 years old.
Okay. She ain't no little girl.
She's not a little girl.
Got a few gray hairs, but anyway.
And she is known also as Suki with the good coochie. Suki with the good coochie. So where am So
Suki with the good coochie?
Yes.
It's been run through.
It's just not
she said that thing is tight and right. Don't even get it twisted. She just said that on another podcast, Jason. I forget what Jason's last name is, but
oh my God,
yeah, but yeah, oh yeah, she ain't playing no games.
She actually is playing games because look, coochie only gonna get you so far.
But
it's got enough clout to get out there though.
It ain't gonna last though.
But when you talked about Tyrone, like the age thing, like that's why I wanted everybody, like we're talking about this woman is 31 years old. Like she ain't no little girl.
She's not a baby.
Yeah, but she still falls like I said, we're multiple generations in. So 31, like you've been exposed. This started a minute ago. And it's been a long process for society. Now this is just the end of it. This is what you get. Like when you
did you say it's the end of it?
That's what he said.
This is the result. When you go years and years of just hypersexuality and like everything goes YOLO, live your best life. And
I also think
consequence.
Nothing else gets attention like sex. Even down to, let's be honest, even down to the shows we have here.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And we talk about anything having to do with sex. Also, I was like, "Oh, what they saying? What they saying?" Like, come on, it only gets you so far.
That's why when at the BT Awards, I had a conversation at the barbershop. They were talking about Coco Jones,
Yeah.
And my boy Jamal, shout out to Jamal.
Uh-huh.
He had asked about Coco Jones, like why she win new artists, and I was like, yo, like to me, she's a throwback because she's actually talented.
She
She
is.
Yeah.
can sing, and it's not like
But this is
you
not her
hear singing
first
about
attempt.
sex.
That's not her first attempt, though.
Right.
She came out before, and she was well clothed when she came out before, and nobody listened to her then.
Yeah. So
Okay.
and so like so is she like naked? She coming out naked now?
No, not like that, but you know, she's showing
a little
Yeah,
bit more.
you gotta show some little cleavage, but for the most part, though, I see her. She's got her talent kind of shines over what she's doing with her body. I don't hear her singing about sex, and I don't know. Does she ever eat booty song? I don't know if she does.
No, she does not.
Does not have an
does not.
We missing
She has
stuff.
a very good song called "I See You."
Okay, I was gonna be very disappointed. So yeah, her songs is like it's all about her talent. They're like good songs as opposed to like eating. I eat booty, woo, and tear it up. You know all that. That's what you know.
And then there's this new song. Well, I say it's new, but it's trending right now. That says 1 margarita, I'm gonna open my legs. 2 margaritas, I'm gonna give you some head. 3 margaritas, I'm gonna let you put in the pudding.
I heard that randomly playing. I was going to the grocery store. I was like, what is that?
And the reason why, because somebody probably gonna be like, well,
it's not even a real song. Like they're talking.
So the thing is, because I already know people gonna be like, well, Royal, how you know it? Because it's stuff in my head. Like when you hear
I ain't heard that one.
Baby, it's trending. It's all over TikTok. All the children know it.
I'm about to log off.
It is viral right now. And it's the summer song right now.
It makes me think though, because you know, like back in the day, you had like Clarence Carter.
Come on, man. Come on, with
stroking. You know,
yep.
Clarence Carter was like he was like a little sub-genre of music. He wasn't like mainstream like that, you know.
Southern soul, that's what they call it.
But so do we not? Okay, wait. See, now you got me thinking back on some of the songs.
So I got where
we always talked about sex though. We just weren't so blatant about sex. Like what's the
a lot of it was metaphor.
The red thing that was supposed to like accentuate how big his penis was.
Oh, Cameo.
Thank you. What that was? I mean, that was.
But the lyrics weren't raunchy. It was like you know, calm down, make my love. But it wasn't like make me come.
What's coming down? And he was spelling "come" C-U-M. So put me on. He was talking.
Who was?
Hey, girl, you make my love. Come see you down.
It wasn't.
Evelyn Champagne King did not say no C-U-M down.
I'm so serious.
She did. Girl, you gonna make me look these lyrics up.
Nah.
She did not say no such a tale.
Did she? You gotta look that up.
Here's my question. What was he talking about though?
She was talking about
what?
That.
I mean, what was she talking about?
She was talking about.
So what else was coming down? It wasn't the rain.
Listen, and SWV did the rain. Okay. No, but where I'm going with this is
what about? Do you mind if I stroke you up? Don't mind.
Yeah, come on. But to my brother in the corner, to his point.
Oh, this way. Okay.
Yeah, because he over here to me. But it was subliminal. It wasn't.
Was
it? It was not.
No.
Baby, no, think about it. Think about it.
It was
okay.
Compared to now with subliminal. Back in the days, your parents were like, "Don't listen." Like
no, they didn't. Not now.
I push it. What they pushing? The cart.
Listen.
Push it to the limit.
Listen. When if you stop and think about it, like for real, okay, like for real. No.
Go ahead.
Into Me, Juicy. When Juicy came out in the 80s, okay? Candy Rain coming down.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Listen, so when that song came out, I was singing that song. I was a child. I didn't know what Into Me and was singing.
Exactly.
But what and because of the age that we grew up in, our parents did not say, oh no, don't sing that song. Because
they knew we didn't know.
Because they knew we were innocent. That's right. We did not know. They knew what it was about.
We also came from a day and time where at 9 o'clock the shows changed and your parents was like, time for bed.
I got you.
But the songs though.
But the songs now have transited. I'm with you, Tyrone. I'm right here with you, bro. Because what has happened is now there is no guessing. There is no guessing.
Oh yeah.
And you do literally have to tell your child, don't sing. When WAP came out, all the kids were singing. I remember
that. Like, what you know? Go wipe your ass somewhere. Please.
But the thing is, we had to tell our children not to sing that song. And then they're looking at us to wonder, well, why? Let me tell you what damn
the electric slide is about a vibrator.
That's what they say.
I heard.
Well, that's what that's what
I heard. And I gotta go back and listen to it, and then
yeah.
But see, and I think that's okay. So maybe I'll switch my side. I agree that it was not as blatant. It was a mystery to it, but I think that led the next generation like, I don't want no mystery. What are you talking about? What's coming down? What does it look like? What? And I'm even gonna say this because I remember this clearly too. So when I was younger, because I am so need to know, ask questions type of person. So I remember I was 18 already though. I went to my mom. I was like, so do you do oral sex? My mother's like, oh no, we don't do things like that. We don't even talk about things like that. You know,
I would never.
My mom clutched. You said I asked my mom. I asked questions.
I don't want to know.
The more you know. Damn, my glasses flown off my face again.
This is why my mom has issues with me because
you want to know that? I don't.
I want to understand. First of all, let me explain where I'm at. I didn't say, did you give head to my pappy? I didn't say that. I was just asking her how did her generation address things like oral sex, and after
it wasn't talked about. If somebody was doing
after she clutched her pearl,
okay, you made something. You asked her, did she?
I didn't say like what? No.
That's what I was like. Oh my god.
Let me take a moment. After she clutched her pearls, so she was like, we didn't do stuff like that. That's y'all generation that's doing that. Only prostitutes did stuff like that. You know, she was like, really? Right. But now when you listen to a song, what does it say? Put it to the back of my throat. Like, come on, son. It's a whole different.
It's
no mystery. No innocence. And then we're trying to figure out why everything is so sex-based. Like, we get it. Sex feels good. Yay. Why do we have to keep talking about it? I don't understand.
And it's crazy because when I was young, my dad would be saying stuff like that. And I'd be like, oh, that's so lame. Oh, you're a prude. And now here I am. And I'm on the same thing. I'm on the same shit. And I'm like, man, what happened, man?
And even back in the day, when the 2 Live Crew was out, even Prince, like they censored these individuals, these artists' music. Okay, like took it off. I remember
you had the album version.
This was before they started doing the whole alternative versions. Prince, oh my God, Father God, it won't come to me. Prince had an album out back in the 80s. And because I'm trying to tell y'all, it won't come to me.
Are you talking about the Do Me Baby, the one with the Do Me Baby on the album?
It might have been, but this whole album got pulled off of the shelf.
Moaning and groaning on it.
Because of the lyrical content of it. And then God forbid when Vanity 6, because that was his protege group, when they came out, that album was woo, and they pulled it. Thank you.
There you go. Thank you. Dirty Mind album.
Yes. So when these,
I'm telling you, he has some stuff where he moaning and groaning and.
Yeah, I know. Later in life, he got where he wouldn't sing those songs. He wouldn't sing them anymore.
But the thing is, where I'm going with this is that the industry pulled these albums. When 2 Live Crew came out, they pulled these albums. Now, which again, and it goes back to what we've always said, sex sells, right? Sex is selling right now. So they're not pulling nothing. I say on behalf of Uncle Luke out of out of Dade County, Florida. Can y'all please bring back the old school Two Live Crew? Put that damn stuff back in Syndicate. Run it. Bring it back, because that was some good quality. Don't stop. Get it. Let me see.
Okay, sorry. I'm sorry. Let me start. Wait a minute.
Everything is out here, and even when you think about it, their music then ain't even touching what these folks talking about now.
But why?
I don't know. Hold on, wait. I don't know.
But what's the why? Like, do we really need to hear?
Tyrone, think about that. Go ahead, keep thinking. Go ahead, Pearl.
I don't know.
But the question is not. The question is not were we subliminal back then? And but the question is, why is it that your bedroom business has to be on Front Street? What is so appealing to not only say it, but to hear it? Because people want to keep talking about it if someone wasn't listening, right? What is the purpose? It's not a younger generation, because again, like I said, Gabrielle Union be talking about it on those what do you call that? Hollywood, the Housewives, all those Housewives shows, they talk about stuff like that too.
Yeah, because that generation, look, the older generation is nasty too. Like, it's just we didn't have the internet. We had the internet, so we had like Akinelli, we had NWA was like, put it in your mouth, don't bite it.
I came after, because I love that song. When that joint come on, it's on. But
that was a club.
What? Wait, here's the problem. I was in school, didn't really know yet, and I'm like screaming, like I just.
So sometimes I feel like a hypocrite.
After Luke, but
I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes I feel like a hypocrite when I talk to kids. I'm like, but then I think back, I'm like, we were nasty too.
We were. Do you not remember when Little Kim came out? I used to be scared of that.
We were nasty too. Okay.
I was singing that too. I didn't know what's going on.
Well,
but the older you get, you realize it's not as good for you.
What you say?
What you say?
Say it again.
The older you get, you realize it's too much. But when you're younger, I don't know. But we was nasty too. We can't.
Y'all speak for yourself. I won't.
Girl, bye. Goodbye, doctor.
Oh, hold on. We need to do some reruns. Hold up. Wait a damn minute.
The music that I listened to when I was younger was not. Nasty came out when I was in high school. That's what I'm saying. Uncle Luke, when Two Live Crew came out, I was high school. Like that might have been like my freshman, either my 8th grade or my freshman year of high school. That's what I'm saying. Like that's when I was coming into the nasty per se. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
These kids, as far as music was concerned, that's when I was coming into the nasty. But what I'm saying is these children today, they like 4 and 5 years old singing these little dang songs.
Yeah, but see, that's the thing. We got the internet. See, when we were kids, nobody gave us a tablet with the internet.
Yes.
Stuff up. That's the difference. If internet was like it is back then, it would have been a problem too, because it would just, they would have.
I got you.
It would have been an issue.
But how do we filter it? Do we filter it? Do we just try to be
parents need to filter it?
Parents can.
I think parents need to filter. I do. I think parents need to filter it.
Mm-hmm.
Because I feel like our kids go out there and I don't know if it's really educate, but I'm gonna say educate, miseducate themselves by those things, and then some of us are trying to come on the back end to be like that. By that time,
case in point, we're watching the BET Awards, right?
Y'all keep going back to BET Awards.
No, because my son, who is about to be 10.
Hey, son.
I don't know who sing this song. I should know it, but anyway. Oh, Ice Spice. That's the little girl name. Ice Spice. That's her name.
Oh yeah.
So she says, "Don't play with it. Don't play with it." So my baby, when he saw Ice Spice, he was like, "Oh, that's Ice Spice. Don't play with it. Don't play with it." And I was like, And my husband and I looked at him, and we was like,
funny.
Do them like juicy fruit. Don't make it a big deal.
"Oh no!" We was like, "Dude, don't do that." And we didn't go into it.
He just don't want you to play with it. What you mean?
Girl, he don't even know what somebody playing
I
with.
know.
But we was just like, yo, like, no, you don't need to sing that song. He was like, I'm just singing the song. Don't play with it. He kept. I said, bro.
And they make it so catchy that the young kids grab it.
Yeah.
See, it's different now. You used to be able to like say, okay, they don't know, but now when you say something to them, don't listen to it, and they're gonna wonder why. Now they just Google it, and now they go now he's gonna be in his room Googling.
Well, thank God he ain't got to that age yet.
And so
Tyrone, I'm sure it's coming, but he'll be 10 in August. He'll be got that.
That's preteen.
Oh, Google what? They be Googling at 4 or 5 years. What? Oh yeah.
They be Googling at 4 and 5.
Look it up. So that's the difference, man. It's the internet. It's like I was thinking, might not be as related, but if they had the internet back in Martin Luther King's time, like, it would be crazy. He'd be on TMZ. He'd be on media take like, oh, Martin Luther King got a side chick. Oh, look at him. They got him.
Martin had a dream. Oh,
it will be no civil rights bill. It will be all kind of, the world would be just terrible right now. So,
oh God, you might make me so
if your kids, and your kids are younger than my kids, but if your kids asked you about sexual things, at whatever Tyrone's whole face just dropped. I just want you to
know. Did it? Oh,
it did. You look down like,
oh,
almost like she better not come over here and ask me.
Look, she can talk to me. She probably wouldn't, because
I'm just saying, what if,
yeah,
maybe it's just my kids, but what if they came and asked you questions? Would you say you're too young to know this? Would you because if you don't answer them, the streets.
I'll give you the developmentally appropriate version.
Yeah, but because it's the dad-daughter thing, I would have to get myself together, because I'd have to, because I'd be like, okay, let me fix my face. My face sometimes be telling on me, and
we couldn't tell.
I don't be meaning it to, so I'll be trying to like, stop, face, stop, damn you. And then I would answer the question.
That's your subtitles. That's your subtitles.
But yeah, because it's my daughter, because you see your kids, like your little kids, is like, oh no, why is this? But my daughter, she's going to high school now, so I definitely want her to know what's up. But I don't think I got worried about it, because I think it's been baked into the cake with her. But I don't know. Mm-hmm. But I don't want to be that parent to be all like, oh my God, I can't believe this is going on.
Mm-hmm. I'm asking because, again, I think of like my parents. So here's the pro and con of growing up. I grew up with a plethora of older male cousins. So, and I've told y'all this on the show, I was a watch out when they was, playing girls or whatever. So that's one. Two, I remember going out to the yard, because in my house we had a backyard, and my parents were sitting up there, and I'm talking to them. I was like, Mom, I got my period. Yeah. I was all excited. My mom goes,
"We're excited."
It's a long story. We'll come back to it. We'll come back to it another time. But anyway, my mom's like, well, you know what happens now, so don't you look at those boys and have, and I'm adding extra voice to her, but she said that. And my dad, by the way, after this comment, he slept in a separate room for that day. He was like, sex is good. You will enjoy it. It's just better if you, yes, I'm so serious. And he's like, and you're smart enough to know that. You're smart enough to know, I'm not going to lie to you. He's like, because if I lie to you, you're going to go out there and try to do it. It's good. It's better if you do it with somebody that you really want to do it with. You'll have less headaches. Just like that. My mother was livid, but let me tell you, I held on to that. Because it sounded realer than what happens now, but it was just realer to me. So I say that to say,
write that down.
I say that to say, rest in peace, Pops. But I say that to say, it actually kind of dimmed any curiosity that started when my mom kept saying, you better not. It just did. I was just like, oh, it's good. I just need to be selective. Okay. So yeah. Just me.
Because curiosity can literally kill the cat.
The cat got 9 lives. You'll be all right. I'm messing.
No,
I'm messing.
Not that cat.
Yeah. And even on this topic, I'm listening to you all and I'm getting tickled because I think when you put all your business out there, like you said earlier with Sukihana, and this guy walked up on her and was trying to tongue her down and all this kind of stuff. I believe that it does set a certain precedence for other people to be curious about you. And if women, for the sake of conversation, women, if y'all out here telling everybody my man is hung and strong and this strong and all this, that, okay, you keep telling what your husband do. Girl, he laid me out. Okay, you keep telling everybody what your husband do because somebody gonna want to find out what he can do.
For them. Say
hello. So you might want to shut your mouth and keep all of that to yourself in the confines of your bedroom.
Oh my God.
Between them sheets. Y'all better listen to the Ashley brothers.
Well, I'm also gonna be a little corny and say it is a protection also when you're not just talking about all the stuff you and your partner doing. There's like a respect, right? Like that. I mean, if you're just bumping everybody, that's fine. That's your business. But I'm just saying, like when I'm gonna go back to Gabrielle Union. You and your partner have these intimate moments that you're storytelling about. It just almost disrespectful. It's like dishonoring, right? And maybe I just see that too much as a protective stance. Like, all right, we know you're satisfied. You're there. Yay. I don't need to hear what you do to get.
They got that weirdo Hollywood stuff going on in their house anyway. So I don't count them. They weirdos.
Well, I just said that because out of everyone we mentioned, she's the oldest.
Yeah. And she's she likes to put stuff out there and get people talking about
attention. She likes attention.
Yeah.
And I'm with you now that you say that, Pearl, because if I went out here and said that because it's funny. If I go out here in these streets and tell somebody I ate my husband's booty, which I would not do.
If you ever come to me and say that, we can't.
But
life.
If I publicly put it out there because of the circles that my husband is involved in, right?
Oh, true.
Okay, like, come on, man. Like, to your point, how disrespectful are you being to your partner? Whether he's your husband, boyfriend, whatever situationship, whatever y'all got going on. Like, why be disrespectful? Because at that point, that man is going to be clowned, or as them folks say, Joan, by his partners, because they're gonna be like, oh man, your girl told me she was eating that booty.
They're like, your booty wet.
Right.
I can't.
Come on, man. Like it's that's not cool. No, that's all I'm saying.
I think also, what is the point? Like, what are we promoting when we share that?
Right.
Because usually you say things, even down to the podcast, we're sharing thoughts. We're looking for people to weigh in. We're talking about things, and I'm just using this example. We're talking about things that we don't usually talk about, right? So to open, expand, hear other opinions. When I sit there and I go, oh, I ate his booty and he tossed my, what am I advertising per se? Am I advertising that this person now is on Front Street and can do the same for you? What am I advertising? Oh, I'm getting that. That is, I don't understand.
But some people, it's not a big deal. Like, they like, we eat booty. That's what we do in this house. And it's like, it's not a thing. It's like, and other people are like, oh, eating booty. Some people, it's
more than eating booty. But the point that I'm saying to you is, what are we to gain from hearing that you're putting your mouth on?
I don't need to know.
You're not giving us a class. You're not teaching us how to do it. I mean, not that I'm saying.
No, you definitely ain't giving me no class.
And Tyrone, you brought up something, and I'm gonna piggyback off of what Pearl said a few minutes ago. The whole concept of tossing the salad, because that's what originally was called, tossing the salad.
No, I don't that.
I don't know what tossing the salad entails per se, like, because anyway, but
stuck on this salad, but it's okay.
But listen, it's that term. I remember hearing that term from a prison context.
Oh yeah, okay? The man said, "I like grape jelly when I make him toss my salad." I remember that. I was like, damn, I'm never going to prison.
It ain't
I was
funny.
like,
That's
But-
hilarious. You lying. That's hilarious. It's funny.
Y'all remember that? He was like,
do
I
remember
put
that.
grape jelly on there when they tossed my salad.
I do remember that.
I was like,
But-
oh my God, prison is horrible.
But like again, how did it go? How did we take something again that was done inside the confines of an institution? How, like again, how did we cross this bridge? What,
I don't know if I know.
who parted that sea? No pun intended.
I guess I don't know. Or is it something that just came out that people like tossing salad back in like the 1900s
In the back in the days.
and
Yeah.
I mean,
1800s
but
and
they didn't
nobody
talk
talked
about
about
it.
it, and
They didn't
now
talk
I don't
about
know.
I said if they did, they didn't talk about it, and maybe it's
Right.
we took, hey, I can be honest, I have nothing to hide, too far,
Mm.
right? Or I could take it a whole nother place and go, maybe it started because it helps those people who are trying to sexualize and pedophiles and what does R. Kelly call himself? Pied Piper. You know,
Pied Piper. Uh-huh.
yeah, you kind of you bringing it out. It's okay. Let's talk about it. So then you're like drawing people out. I mean, and it definitely is drawing people out if you really think about it. It's like I have nothing to hide. Your face did it again. Your face did it again.
He's acting like I was on Sunday. That's hilarious. Keep going.
That's the only thing I could think about. Like if I make it a trend and I say that we're doing this and it's okay to do it, then the next person does it, then the next person does it, and I'm pulling people out on some it's okay to do it, not realizing I'm bringing out your kids too.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm just
come on, Tyrone.
I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I'm just thinking about how many times I said eat booty tonight, and I feel bad about it. I didn't know. I don't know how I got here. I don't know how. And
we were
I'm a little
playing.
down right now because I didn't know that I was gonna say that many times in one night.
It's
You
all
done
right.
said booty, toss salad. I know I done said booty like 50 times. It's okay. It's all right.
It's okay.
It's all right.
And look, and shout out to the people that eat booty. There's no look.
Why? Why
we
we
here.
wait, time out. Why
We
we shouting
here.
at people who
We are not judging.
why we
the
shouting
booty
them out?
eaters.
Why
We're
we
not
shouting them out?
judging anymore.
No,
'Cause
we're
they
not.
do-
No, we're
they-
not judging. But I will say that I would caution you on the example that you are setting for your young ones. That's everything doesn't need to be on Front Street. It really does not.
Yeah, it's not even that serious.
It's not.
Enjoy your meal to yourself.
Yeah.
I don't need to know
I ain't
the
lying.
details of your meal.
Your steak, your mashed potatoes, baked potatoes, and the tossed salad on the side.
Do it for the moon, which is between you and the person. Don't do it for the cheers of people outside your bed.
Do it for the vine. I don't care what you do it for.
Yeah. Just you guys. I'm sure now. I'm like,
I'm sorry, Pearl. I'm gonna be quiet. Go ahead,
imagining
baby.
things. It's gone bad. It's gone bad.
You say I don't have nothing. I'm just like,
Nah, but for real, like for all you guys out there, we're not judging y'all. So I just want y'all to be, look at them judging us.
no, we're not judging. Where you put your mouth is nobody's business but you and the person or people you put your mouth on. So
Yeah, see, we just.
So let's not share any drinks. How about that? Because I don't want it on my stuff.
No. Yeah. And even with that picture that you had originally used for us to kick this conversation off, if that's how you tricking to get what you getting, because we already did a show on this too. If that's what you're using to trick to get what you getting, then God bless you. But again, you don't have to.
Who's gonna bless him?
You see me laugh? I said, who?
Who's gonna bless
God
him?
gonna bless him. God gonna bless him. He sure is. He already blessed him.
Show for another day. But go ahead.
But,
Hey.
just understand. But just understand, like seriously, it if that's how you're doing it, you keep that to yourself. You ain't got to. You don't have you ain't got to put everybody out there to know how you tricking to get what you getting, unless you're gonna teach a class on it.
That's what I said. Maybe there is a class. Maybe let me show you how to elevate. Elevate. I don't even know the word that I'm saying right now, but yeah.
I'm so sorry. I'm stuck on God blessing people tricking.
So am I. I was like, where's that in the scripture? Is that in scripture?
I don't
know.
Delicious 3:26.
Now look, I'm not the most religious person. I'm not, but I don't know.
I don't
know.
That shot.
I know God is good with tricking. I don't know.
And tuck and salad yourself to pleasure.
I just say it. I don't know. God and tricking. I've never seen that converge. I don't know.
Listen, don't y'all take me to hell in this conversation.
It may be a lost book somewhere that we in. I don't know.
All right, guys. We got to an hour, by the way.
So listen up, fam. Look, tonight. First of all, we wanted to take this season out on a high note. So we, as we were being serious, but also joking a lot. It was a lot, and I apologize. Well, I'm not sorry for nothing. No, I'm not sorry for nothing. But what I'm saying is though, we tired, y'all. We're a little tired.
You're tired, boss.
We're tired, boss. And so we're gonna take a little vacation. So we're gonna take the month of July off. So we wanted to make sure that we gave y'all something to remember us by. So everybody's gonna remember this whole booty conversation during the month of July. But
that's what they can remember. That's
child.
Okay, what's up?
I don't know how I feel about that.
We done gave them something they can't feel, but they gonna remember it.
Yeah, they gonna remember though.
But we will be back in August. New season, new year, as far as like a fiscal year. New topic. So anyway, I just wanted y'all to know, like, that was the whole for those of y'all that might be like, why they're clowning so much? Because tonight is our finale, and we want us
because we can,
and that too. But we wanted you all to have a relaxed, conversation on a topic that is very serious, like in all seriousness, it really is. But also be able to joke about it and have some giggles about it too, because a lot of the stuff that's going on is really comical if you stop and think about it. Yes. So you better laugh at it. Just laugh at it.
Or it'll make you angry, and you don't need to be angry. But
go ahead, Pearl.
Back in on Royal. So yeah, we're gonna take a month off. We'll be back in August. We want to encourage the Experience fam to take some time out with your loved ones, maybe with your not so loved ones, but relax, enjoy a fun balance. We know, life gets hard. What are we working hard for? We got to enjoy it too. So we want to encourage that. We're going to share some of our vacation. We'll probably got staycation, vacation. We'll share all of that with you guys when we come back. But you can still catch old episodes. We'll be posting shorts. Mr. Chocolate might pop on here and there with his
I just might do that.
So we're not going to leave you for too long. We'll be back.
If I get bored, I'm jumping on. I'm gonna.
Lord have mercy. All right, come on. Tell the people your spiel, Mr. Chocolate.
My spiel. So one. All right, mind your business out here. All right, this summer. All right, don't be out here being nosy. All right, and make sure if you're not subscribed to the YouTube, you're wrong. Subscribe to the YouTube. Just click on it. Click the bell. And when we go live, you'll see it. Watch it. All right. If you're not part of the group, you are wrong. You need to go ahead and join. Get in there. All right. And
engage.
We post stuff. Engage. Drop some comments. Hey, talk your ish. Okay. Give your opinion. It's all good. Yes. As you see, it's all love here. It's all respectful and all that. All right. So remember though, mind your business. Don't be nosy out here. We got enough nosy people in this world. Mm-hmm. All right. And love one another. Be kind to one another, and everything will work out. All right. So you've been part of the experience. Where the experience is always good. And we'll see you guys next time. Peace.